Hey there you! Welcome back to another video. This is a pick a card video. Well, I'm going to be picking cards for you. So you don't have to select a particular card here. I'll be picking them for you. The whole video spiritually channeled message is for you. This message is for you at this time. It's taken you your whole life to be here, and this is absolutely for you. Now look, the information is stuff that all you have to do is decide that it's going to be helpful and useful. And if you decide that going into it, then you're only going to hear and see what is helpful and useful. Look how easy it is to program ourselves to find what we really prefer. So set your intention. That's what it means. I intend to find something helpful that I really can use. I intend. And let's look at that word. I tend in here. An inner tendency. I want to develop an inner tendency to see the things that help me. Boom. Oh, the discovery card. Look at you. Soul without a personal self right here. This is your spiritual body, our spiritual body. That's how we look. We don't have any personality as the spirit. We don't have anything to hide. That's why the arms are wide open. We don't have anything to feel guilty about, because the things like guilt and shame, or positive and negative, or good and bad, they're all cast off when you're looking at this, because the world of the spirit is a unified, absolute good. One light, one expression of light, God, source, universe in the world. We want to discover this. We want to know that's who we are. We want to see our naked self. What's that mean? That just means that we want to take ourselves off, so that we can see what's left is that pure spirit. And look, God is like, hey there, with his hands in the air. And you are like, I'm ready to receive. Here's the power. Oh, thank you. Wonderful stuff. Over and over, we go back in this loop of God and us in our spiritual space are communicating over and over and over again. And what does that type of communication do? It helps us to be inspired to bring little flowers, our little self, into the world. And we grow and blossom. And we're a newborn over and over. That's why it's pink. The newborn experience, where you are renewing your mind, you are discovering new things day by day by day. Just like you're discovering this card reading, it's all brand new because you're new in the moment. Every moment is a moment of renewal. If you look at things with the intendings, the intention. When you set your intention, you create a renewing experience around you. Let's look at another card. Oh, we know we're a spiritual being having a little flowering experience called your personal self. And now you want to make sure that it smells sweet. You want to make sure that you're choosing things up here that are going to be worthwhile. And you're going to be using your power and your focus towards choosing things up here. That's what we're talking about, faith. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for. Faith is the substance, the very crystallized rocks of the things we haven't seen yet. So you want to go up here and use your divine masculine, that's the words and the images. You want to use your divine feminine, that is the energy, the light of God. You want to go up there, you want to formulate what you prefer, and then you want to just accept the gift of life, which is you overcoming the world, or making the world, or seeing the world in a way you prefer. And there it is, same figure here, giving you that ability is in your higher self, in your divine masculine and divine feminine, to have the riches that you prefer in your life. And there you are now, all grown up. First you start out as a little flower, then you turn into the adult, meaning that things come to fruition. Your hopes and dreams that you were saying up here in your mind's eye are now being built by the divine masculine, divine feminine, by words and images, and then they come out into the world as an experience that you can perceive. You're going to discover that faith is the key. The key to what? Well, let's take another card and see. It's a key to get what you prefer in this world. And look, we're not really creating anything new. We're just voting for what we prefer. Einstein said that everything that can exist already does. When he said that imagination is more important than what we know, because what we know is limited to only what we know right now in the world. But imagination, that includes what we already know, but it also includes everything we will ever know. It's that unlimited consciousness space. Oh yeah, that space of existence that is beyond the world. Look at her, she grew right up out of the world, right? She grew so high that she finally got up here as her naked self. Look at that we were talking about in the first card. And she's just gazing at the starlight right there. She's wishing, there's the starlight, God's source universe. There's the shooting star she's wishing on. She's imagining and feeling that shooting star on faith. And it's just going to come to pass, literally, it's passing by. It's going to come to pass as a flower in the world or a personal circumstance. And that's what existence really is. It's going up here into your higher space. It's understanding that the divine masculine, divine feminine, that the real twin flames, which is the man and the wife that are up here, that's the words and the emotion. They combine, they fall in love, and they keep having little babies. They keep conceiving. The immaculate conceptions are your votes, the things you prefer in the world. You really are like a birth canal, like a channel for the light and the words to unite and then to put something new in the world as a personal experience. And your experiences are like your offspring. Your circumstances are like your offspring. And they go out in the world and they have a life of their own and they impact the other people around you. And everybody keeps growing and expanding. So good. Surrender the frustration then. You can surrender the frustration of life. Now that you know, look at all these little flowers. And look, she's wearing her little purple. She's wearing her little purple. Look, she's got her purple dress on. These are the purple crystals that are here. She's got these new world here that she's gotten on faith. So she doesn't have to be frustrated anymore about what's happening. She's causing it to happen by voting for it on faith. And now she's wearing it. It's a flowing dress in her reality. And look, her world is now expanded. That one little flower has now turned into thousands and thousands of little manifestations. She's overcome the world. You can see her right here, and she's also wearing her plum or purple dress, as you see her here. She's got her black shirt on. Why the black blouse? Because she's saying like, wow, I don't even have to worry about my dark things anymore because they're just behind me, like get behind me. That's why she's arched up so strong, and she's got her hand on the light part of her, communication system right here, her voice heart. She surrendered her frustration. She is a manifestation machine in a way, and all of her hopes and dreams are coming true. She can be that single-eyed warrior moving forward. She's always looking forward at the edge of her life, discovering the new stuff. So, each day, know this. 1, you're a spiritual being having a human experience. When you know this part of yourself, when you shift your identity to being that spirit, then it makes everything so much easier. 2, realize that you are getting helped all the time by your words and your emotions. They are conceiving and going into the world through your actions. And you're recognizing and perceiving that, and that is what's keeping it going. By doing all of this, you're going to be able to surrender any frustration because things are easier and easier. You're just really like wishing upon a star, seeing it up here in your mind's eye, letting it go, and then it comes down to earth as a personal experience. We're going to look at one more card to close out this reading. Ooh, so good that it keeps coming back to this simple process of knowing your spiritual being, using faith, which is your words and your emotions up here, to see it before it's real, and then having the essence of that come out. The last thing you want to do here is you surrendered that frustration. Frustration sucks. Don't use it. Frustration's going to short circuit all of your thinking. It's going to cause you to be all disturbed, and it's going to cause you to formulate poor perceptions on people and things. That's going to animate poor stories. So instead, treat it all with playfulness. Be a little player, be a nonsense thing, be a little bit of a ringing in the ears of the happy, happy Joyville. It's okay to do things that don't make any sense at all. You don't have to conform to the world around you. You can let go by being playful. This also means just relaxing. This could be like meditating. Playfulness could be like letting go of the world, just taking a break. It could also mean just like being silly, being playful, being around children and just lollygagging around and playing some silly little board games and just doing some nonsensical stuff, scribbling. It could just be anything. It could just be hopping around on one foot. It could be going to An amusement park, it can be anything, anything you see as playing with the light. That's what we're really going to have down here on Earth anyway, is she's playing with the light, so she's so happy because her manifestations just keep coming to pass, coming to pass. Enjoy all the wonderful things that are available to you if you believe and you take the actions on those little thoughts and ideas that you can feel up here. Then you'll be surprised at the reflections that come back. Have a great day. Subscribe to the channel. Be a part of this whole spiritual thing. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.